Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to another Wild Eye Wednesday. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at Hotel Inferno. I will be also reviewing Mold, but I'm going to watch that with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, and we're both going to kind of give our takes on it. But before I get into my review, I wanted to take the time just to say that Wild Eye is an awesome company. Now, they didn't provide me with this copy, I bought this myself, but they just have an awesome company. They are definitely where it's at with independent horror. I'm constantly blown away with the stuff that they release. I'm going to put the links to their YouTube channel and their official website in the description box below. Definitely check them out. Hotel Inferno is a 2013 film which runs approximately 78 minutes and is written and directed by, and I'm probably going to have a problem pronouncing some of these names, Giulio Di Santani. Now, he was responsible for Tater City, The Mildew from Planet Zonderer, and Adam Chaplin. Now, the stars Reitner Burton as Frank Zimposi. He was in Outland, which is, I'm glad I finally found somebody that was in Outland besides Sean Connery and the guy that played in Everybody Loves Raymond. For some reason, I can't. Peter Boyle, that's it. He was in Outland, Little Necro Red, and London Fields. This also stars Michael Howe as George Mysterion Dio. He was in The New Hoax, A United Kingdom, and Full Circle. And Jessica Carroll as Frank's girlfriend. She was in Polar, and she's done a ton of video game voiceovers. Now, this is an Italian-made film, and it was the first action horror movie filmed in first-person view. So, Hardcore Henry, first-person shooter, they all owe this a great debt of gratitude. Hotel Inferno. First of all, this is an incredible double pack, in my opinion. Hotel Inferno is just a joy to watch. It's so much fun. I can't really say a lot about it. Basically, what you have is a guy riding in a limousine in the beginning who is talking to his boss. Now, the boss gets into a little bit of what this guy he's talking to, which is your first person, Frank, a little bit about his history. Now, apparently he was in Iraq, and he was discharged from the military for insubordination, if I remember correctly. And he's turned into kind of a gun for hire or a mercenary who is willing to get his hands dirty, if you know what I mean. So, the guy has a job for him. He does call his girlfriend a couple times, and you can just see that he's a different person outside of the job he does. He's very tender and loving with his girlfriend, from what you can tell. Now, this mercenary, they have him put on these glasses, which are computerized, and you can basically see what he's seeing through his eyes. The whole thing is filmed first person, but this kind of gives it a little bit more of an edge. His mission is to kill a man and a woman inside of this hotel, and he's supposed to kill them in a certain way. Now, he gets up to his room, and the guy gives him more information on how to kill him. Basically, what he has to do, the tools are in the closet, and what he has to do is he has to kill the man and the woman separately. The man will be in the shower, the woman will be in the bed. He has to first bash their head in and remove the brain for each one. And then he has to cut open their stomach and remove their guts. That is what he's instructed to do. He's supposed to keep the glasses on so they can see that he's done his job, and they're going to pay him quite a bit. From there, he goes and he does his job. He's not thrilled about his job, mind you. but it does pay the bills and so on and so forth. What he finds in this room is a man and a woman, but it's not exactly how it turns out. I'm going to kind of leave it there. This goes absolutely crazy almost from the start of this film. It's like 10 or 15 minutes in, and this movie is just nonstop from there till the end of the film. This film was amazing. You can tell it's the first time that they ever tried to do something like this because, they're using a ton of practical effects. This movie is just filled with gore and drenched in blood. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. There are some CGI blood and gore in it, but not enough to really irk me. I mean, this is just a bloody, gory mess of a film, and it's a lot of fun. If you're a gorehound, this actually probably should have been on the Wild Eye Raw and Extreme label, to be honest. Mold, not so much, but Hotel Inferno, wow. It is just really a gory mess, and I loved every minute of it. Now, I will do a little bit of a disclaimer. I know I have a couple subscribers who are motion sensitive and who can't play first person shooters, and they make them sick. You're not going to want to watch this because it is that type of film. It is basically a first person shooter game turned into a movie. So you might want to stay away from this one because it probably will make you sick. There's a lot of motion in this film. For everybody else that loves these kind of games, that loves these kind of movies, it's just fantastic. I don't know how else to put it. It's a fun ride. And I think they've made 4 of them now. I could be mistaken, but I think they've made 4 of them. So I'm really eager to try to track down and find the rest of them. A big thank you to Wild Eye for actually releasing this movie because it's fantastic. I've always heard great things about it, and sometimes that makes me cringe a little because if I hear a lot of great things about a movie, sometimes I go in with really high expectations and they don't get fulfilled. Not with this movie. It's crazy. It is absolutely nuts, and I loved it. It was great. Definitely check this one out if you can find it. It's not as easy to find as it once was, but I did see, I believe they have it on Amazon, I think. I'm not sure if it's the Wild Eye one, so I'm not sure if it's going to be the same cut of the film, but if you can track down the Wild Eye, definitely get it. It's awesome, and I loved it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.